This video marks the end of week 6 of Fundamentals of Conducting, which is pretty monumental because that means that we're pretty much halfway through the semester. And once again, it's kind of fun to look back at all the things that we've covered so far. On Monday, I was rather ill and went to class and was sent home to not infect my fellow classmates. On Wednesday, despite what Dr. Abraham said, I felt 180% better, even though he was convinced I was still sick. I was able to watch a good portion of my classmates work on, we had 2 pieces, Drink to the Only with Thine Eyes and Greensleeves, which were our 2 assigned pieces for the week. And this was a really big deal because they were 6 patterns. So we were getting away from the 3 patterns, getting away from the 4 patterns, which we had just gotten so comfortable with, and now we're on to 6 patterns. So the difficulty with the Greensleeves piece was the preparation beat, because you needed to breathe on 5 and start on 6. So I did practice that one, but I ended up wimping out. So when I conducted on Friday, I conducted Drink to the Only with Thine Eyes, which the video, it's week 6, so by now you should know where to find the video. So I went up and conducted. I still need to work on my preparation beat. For some reason, it really wasn't that helpful to my classmates when I did the preparation beat. I need to remember to keep breathing lower and actually prepare them for the beat. I also did mess up in the video twice. I had in my score that I wanted a retard at the end of the piece, and I got wrapped up in the 6th pattern and it ended up failing. And I also wanted it to get louder in the middle section of the piece, but for some reason made my pattern smaller and then tried to correct it mid-phrase, so that didn't really work. It was really interesting because now I have myself committed to my baton. Ever since we worked with the orchestra, I really enjoy, I'm like shaking my kitchen table. Ever since we worked with the Princeton Orchestra, I've really come to appreciate the art of working with the baton, and I'm trying to be expressive with the baton because most people's negative connotation with the baton is that you can't be expressive with it. So I completely disagree and am going to learn how to be expressive with my baton. So there's also a grading rubric in the rubric section from one of my classmates from conducting today. And I obviously have a lot of things I still need to work on. The 6th pattern is definitely something that's going to take a lot of work. It's not something that's simply going to, happen overnight, so practice. Monday we have Dr. Jordan coming in, and he will be doing a class with us on Le Bon. So we have to make sure that we read the evoking sound chapter on that. So we're prepared for the class on Monday. And so yeah, that's about it. It was a pretty simple week, just working on 6/8 patterns and etc. So I think that pretty much sums up week 6 of Fundamentals of Conducting.